VOD review, the Age of Spider-Man gameplay here. Let's see about this. Okay, first tip, move. Okay, thank you. Okay. That needs to be.
Take your own advice, Mooney. I don't need protecting.
Nobody goes it alone in these times. We can't afford to.
Do you not have, it's a small thing, but do you not have, hold the swing on? Because if you don't have hold the swing on, you need to turn that on. That will help a lot. Also, your controls just in general are all fucked up. You have the left and right switched. Okay, that's personal, okay.
The enemy is here.
Okay, so nice little angle starting out with. 2 VP, 2 Star-Lord. Okay, so that's I can work with that. So if we look here, you literally targeted the first person you saw. This guy, he has 300 health, none of your combos work on him. Your Thor's already pressuring him. He's not doing anything right now, and you're not gonna get a kill on him. So I was just wasting that. He's just literally the first person you saw, just sitting up here. Maybe could have gone for Star-Lord and gotten the kill there. That might have been what you were going for, but also that wouldn't have worked because he's getting kills from here. I would have waited up here. When I see this Adam, oh, dude, Adam is fodder. Adam is literally fodder. He has no defensive ability. All he can do is live. So if you dive him, all he can do is use his soul bond and his heal and live. But you can just apply constant pressure to him with no downside. So I really want to see you target this Adam here. But no, you're always going for supports. Most DPS are just better than you. Most tanks just won't die to you. So just go for the healers. That obviously looks like it's nothing. We'll go for Star-Lord here. Where do you get the kill? Okay. So... Okay. Looking at Adam here. Getting get out, I like that.
Nice.
Staying on high ground here, it's good. Sten's the first guy we're looking at here. You're... Why am I locked? Okay, no. You're just seeing this Panther and you're like, oh, I can kill him. And, you know, he was low health for a second, but again, you could have spent all that time sitting up here on the high ground looking at DPS. You could have spent that diving this Adam. Look at this guy. You could have spent that diving this Adam, diving this Mantis, and they could have, like, literally done nothing against you. I would have deadass spent, because with the team comp especially, Penny's not doing anything to you. Panther's over here. Star-Lord's somewhere doing something. I mean, nobody is contesting you if you're in their backline. Nobody's going to try and stop you. If you can just stay on that backline where that is, that would be fantastic. Oh, skip it.
Step in my step.
So, on Panther, do nothing. The shield, get out.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Okay, and then we're out. Do we die there? Oh, we're kind of one. Okay. So the old ball and chain, the old lady saves you. Where is she? She saves you, right? I would never take a 1v1 with the Black Panther. His kit's better than you. He'll kill you every time. You should know that way. You pick him for it. Okay. See, it's not bad mechanics. That's really good mechanics. But a lot of what I see, that's a fat ult. A lot of what I see starting, like Spider-Man play starting out, like whenever I watch one of Ant's clips or one of Sai's clips, they're always staying really close to the ground. And with Spider-Man, you have such good mobility that you have the ability, that you have a very unique advantage of being able to be exactly wherever your enemy isn't looking. So if we go back a little bit here, when you're here, they're looking forward, right? So you come right here where they're looking at you, and it doesn't, like, you don't die this time because Fox hits a massive ult and your team wins. But just in general, just a very broad thing. I always, what I would have done here is swung in the air, right? Because it's way harder to hit a shot when you're in the air, obviously, because you have to shoot top down. But if you're here, right, imagine you swung out over here and you're in the air. You could shoot this Atom, get immediate access to their backline, and then you're bothering this Atom, and you're getting value doing that. What you did here,
Some pep
yeah,
in
you're sitting in
my
front of them.
step.
You hit a support, which is good. I just really want to see you deal with this Atom. But like you're finding a way in their backline, but it's so much easier to just swing up, stay in the air, and shoot downwards. Because it's gonna be harder for them to hit you, first of all. When you're on the ground, they can hit you. When you're in the air, it's way harder for them to hit you. It's way easier to get out. You have a million options to get out. When you're in the air, you could swing behind them, you could swing out over here, you could swing it down in here. Like it's just it's always safer to be in the air. That's where people look the least. Big ult there. And Atom. Oh man, just does it. Again, I would be swinging in the air here. Yeah, we just go straight in. That's a, if that Mantis was good, that would have been a really easy sweep. And you would have just died. So we're here. One's wanting a plant there. Again, not good. I would be in this back line absolutely bullying the Atom and maybe the Mantis.
Watch out, they're heading our way.
Yeah, we missed that song.
Steer clear of the spider net.
Okay, so I'm sure you noticed this. I'm absolutely sure that you noticed
Thor.
this because it happened. But you need to be very conscious of your website. Because here, you use your last one, you're in, and then it looks like you wanted to get out, but you couldn't. So I always, when I'm diving, have 2 web swings. I don't care if you have to wait like the full 6-second cooldown to have 2. Always have 2 when you go in. Always. Unless it's like one person you're gonna get killed, so you're gonna die there. Okay, we're getting out here. Movement. Go in your circle, I like that. I want to see stuff with that, please. There you go. Okay, get in there and ult. I like that. That's probably what I would have done. I mean, that's good play. I wouldn't have touched here. Yeah, okay, you go far.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Yeah. I wouldn't go in and ult if your whole team's dead. And if your whole team's dead and they're about to cap the point, I would not go in here and ult. You pulled the Mantis ult, but you also could have done that at a time where it had value for the team. There it did. So come back.
They hit a
Get in
checkpoint.
there.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Okay. You got it, bud. Swing. That's another thing. When you're doing rollouts, even though you're kind of back here, I never use all 3 of your web swings on a rollout. Even if you just have to walk to the point, if you use all 3 of them and then you're in the fight, then what do? Right? Because you have all of them, but you need web swings for the fight. Whether it's to chase down an enemy, you'd want one, and then you obviously want one to get out. So just keep that in mind when you're rolling out. I never use more than like 2. So you swing towards her. Get a hit, get out. I would just go in here, you probably die. That's fine. Not much you could do. You could have gone, actually, yeah, you could have gone under here into this low ground, I think. Oh no, because it's blocked off right now. Yeah, I'm messing with you. Sorry.
Better stop that vehicle.
We're back out. Oh. We go take that. I like that angle. I like that angle. Please dive the Atom. Please dive the Atom. You're shooting the first person you see. Oh, and you're dead. Yeah. There's not much you could have done there because your whole team was not there. nothing was happening. But
Tremble before blast!
so we're going
Sure
here.
those are bad guys.
Everyone, no, and you die.
I am
Not much I can offer there. Yeah, sometimes the Mantis just zips you, and that's okay. I probably, since I knew my healers weren't there, if I saw that my healers weren't there, I would have, it's just a game sense thing, I would have come up here. Actually, Star-Lord was here, so he probably would have died. But I would have come up here, got this health pack before I dived. And you still would have had time to touch, and also your team would have been back by then. But now you're in a immediately bad position because you can't do
We
that.
are undefeatable!
Okay, man still pops, that's good. Maybe you can pop here. And then, yeah, you can't touch there. Oh,
Now
maybe?
might be a good
No.
time to stop them. I feel
Also, I purposefully picked a game where you did really bad instead of a game you did really good, because you probably could have won this game if you played better, and so I'm gonna tell you how to play better. I don't want to see a game where you won. That does nothing for me. Okay, again, not looking good healers. You die. That ability's so stupid. I hate that. I hate that Star-Lord cooldown.
they hit a
do better.
checkpoint. Now might
We're
be a
gonna
good
have
time to stop
a
them.
cute little rollout. We have a swing to spare.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. You're going there. Yeah, I don't know what you think that's doing. Yeah, I've seen you do a lot. Oh, this is a Fisk building. I didn't even know that. No, I've seen you do a lot of that. Just go in, use a web swing, use an uppercut, and get out. If you want to have that playstyle, because I see what you're going for. Hold on, I'll go here. What I would do is, one, I wouldn't try to go in from right here, because you'd probably go in, use your uppercut, and then like not have an easy way out. But if I did, also there's Petty Monster here. But if I did, I would mark one of these squishies. I wouldn't care about the tank. I would mark these squishies, I would zip to them, and then uppercut. You do a lot of like, oh, that's accidental. Okay, my bad. But you do a lot of like zip in, uppercut, zip out. What you should do is mark and then get over here, like zip to them, and then uppercut and then get out, because it uses less web swings and also does more damage and might create an opening for a kill for this throw. I see you also really, if you had done the get over here, you would have had ult there, and like that's what I was hoping you were gonna do, is mark maybe this Adam, go in, uppercut, and then ult, and then kill everybody over here because they have no ult.
Nice.
That would have been a big play. Hopefully, we don't dive this Mantis and get slept, but that might just happen. Okay, big ult here. Okay, yeah, I'll just get out. Okay, you can't get That happens sometimes, it's okay. That happens to me all the time. I just can't fucking swing on anything all of a sudden, dude. Okay, alright, okay. Don't solo ult this. Don't solo ult there. Don't solo ult there. Ult there? Ult. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you got that. I'm not gonna lie to you. To tell you how I would have avoided that interaction. Let me go back here. Okay, so you zip to her. I would have gotten out here, honestly. I would have came back here, waited for my swing to come back, and then waited for an opportunity to ult, and then I would have ulted. Because you've waited so long to ult that their Mantis is probably going to get ult now and be able to counter it. Because you spent like 3 lives trying to ult. I would not have gone back in there. I know you wanted to ult, but it's just not a good setup. The method for ulting usually for me is I'll mark a squishy, zip to them, uppercut, and then ult. Because it's harder to get stunned out of it. and also you almost never die when you do it that way. But if you just go in and then like just do uppercut ult, so a lot of times you'll either die before you get to do it or you get stunned out of it because it's really predictable. So maybe from spawn, swung across this building, boom, 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 been over top of them, shoot down, zip, uppercut, ult. That's all I want to see you do here. Please be up. Okay. You can go for that. You can go for that.
Don't mess with the
Okay.
amazing Spider-Man!
And we ult the air. Oh, you killed forward.
Spider domain is not for...
Yeah, that's another reason that the zip uppercut and then ult is really good, because you know for a fact that there is somebody in front of you that you can kill, because it's really easy to airball this, like it just completely whiff his ultimate. It's really easy to do that. Bully the Adam, please. Look at Adam. I haven't seen you die from once. Okay, we see Psylocke. Get the kill there clearly. Keeps dashing right when you do that. Like that's a good Psylocke. I'm surprised she knows how to do that. He gets killed. Yeah, I'd be looking for these supports here. Looking for support. Oh! Okay. Don't pop that. Get out. Get out. No. Yeah, it's just target priority again. It really wouldn't have mattered what you did here, but if you're gonna go for a dive, don't make it on Psylocke. Come on, man. This guy, most diveable character for you. Genuinely the most fodder character that there is for you to kill. He has no answer to you. He can't do anything if you dive him. The only person I can think of that might be easier to kill, it's like a Moon Knight, maybe? A Moon Knight with no Ankh. Can't do anything against you. But other than that, dude, this guy, he has nothing. Please dive him. You have to dive him every time you see him. Dive him, even if he's the only character that you kill the entire game, that will be crazy value for your team. Literally, even if you can only manage to kill him every fight, that's fine. Because that's still
back
massive.
in the swing of things.
Get in there. Again, keeping high ground here would be better. Swinging up top. We do a little damage. And then, are you like a pacifist when it comes to healers? Oh, that's the clip. That's a clip. Hold on, I didn't see that. That's tough. I like that. Okay, we're looking at Adam. Again, never zip in on the ground. Always go up. Always go up. That's the main, like, #1 thing that will make you better. That will make you die less. That'll make you get more kills. That'll have better positioning, better targeting. If you just swing up all the time. All the time. Okay. And you die there. Yeah. You had the right idea, but wrong execution. And then we lose again. That's unfortunate. Okay. So Asia, you notice how literally not once did I say anything about mechanics. That is very important to remind you. Although this character has an incredibly high skill ceiling and skill floor, mechanics really aren't everything. Because even if you just did just the like bread and butter zip and uppercut and then maybe shoot once or twice, even if that was the only combo you used, if you had the correct positioning and the correct targeting for those combos, you would create massive value for your team. So, I mean, you obviously know that your aim isn't perfect, and you don't know all your combos, and you don't land a lot of them most of the time. But that doesn't mean you can't improve. That doesn't mean that the only thing you can improve on is that, and that you just need to practice your aim a bunch and do a bunch of combos and learn a bunch of combos and then you'll be better, because that's not the case. That's a good part of it, and that'll make you more consistent. But really all it is if you can get the right positioning and the right targeting that's when your combos actually become impactful. And the you know, the fancy zips and whatnot, that's when that actually comes into play, and that's when it's useful. So you can't have one without the other. But if you just start playing with the right playstyle and the right mindset on Spider-Man, the mechanics they'll come naturally, and you'll pick stuff up. So I mean, there's a lot of potential here. I mean, it's not you know, it wasn't a terrible game, but there's a lot you could have done better. Yeah. So just looping around, big broad statements. Don't stay up as much as you can. Zip up whenever you're engaging to look down on your enemy. Always shoot down. Don't go for just uppercut and then get out. I mean, sometimes that's good, but uppercut, you know, or like mark them, zip, and then uppercut. If you're just looking for like ult charge or just a little damage, that gets more value. And always focus healers. Every healer in the game, the only healer that I don't like, I wouldn't consistently dive is actually Mantis. And that's only in really high ranks. And that's because she will sleep you every time. And her damage is like ridiculous. But other than that, every single healer in the game, please dive them. Only dive them. Exclusively dive them if you have to. DPS and tank should be an afterthought when you're looking for somebody to dive. Do not dive the first person that you see. Get in a good position and don't feel like you're doing nothing. Like literally, if you're sitting up here just looking down, that would be way better than trying to dive a DPS. If you're just here looking down and waiting, if you get 2 dives in a fight, that's still so much better than just diving a DPS and doing nothing. Those are the broad things. Obviously, practice your mechanics and your combos. And yeah, I think that's it. See you later.